What's up, y'all? Another 24-hour trades. Uh, yeah, man. Uh, just another good day. Um, so yeah, we are coming coming in today. It's Thursday today. Let's just get right into it, man. Just like as usual. Let me pull up this. Cool. So to start off, always we're gonna be just on the news, kind of see what's going on today. Um, so we did have some news, all of which was at 5:30. We're past 5:30 right now. It's about 6:10, 6:11. Um, but let's see what this says. Annualized change in inflation adjusted value of all goods and services and products. Good to know. Prices of everything are going up, right? No. uh, it's funny. It's funny because like for this stuff, you're just like, yeah, that's whatever for the news. But then like you start to like dig it a little deeper. Like, damn, bro, like prices really went up by like 1.6%. Like, dang, that was kind of crazy for my own pockets. But hey, whatever. Anyways, yeah. So 5:30 we had some news. 7 we have some more news. It's pending home sales. I don't think it will get in the way too much. Natural gas storage. That's yeah. I'm not really too worried about those. Um, but anyways, so yeah, we already had our news this morning. And then tomorrow, nothing crazy. Yesterday we had a bunch of red folders. So today I think hopefully it's a little bit smoother moves. Um, Jumping into the charts today. So a couple things. So just to start off on the daily, actually my mentor pointed this out to me, um, and he was saying that basically this is a liquidity pool here. So what it means by that is like this is directly like this is basically textbook um, you know, uh, analysis here. So basically, whenever you have like this big giant engulfing candle here, um, or right in this zone here, you have this big giant engulfing candle, and then um, it created this liquidity pool. So you can see ever since it's just been an area for liquidity, lots of wicks popping up here, lots and lots of wicks. So I mean that's kind of what we're dealing with. Um, now. But if we break out of that zone, then we can get some continuation downward. Now we won't see that continuation downward in this session, most likely, because that's what about 1,000 points away from where we're at. So um, just looking at where we're actually at right now. So um, we had a little bit, still have this like higher time frame, downtrend drawn up here. Um, from yesterday because we failed to break. I did adjust it up slightly, moved it up just because we kind of failed to break what this was here, and then created some more structure. So I moved it up to um, adjust to price. I don't want to force anything. I'm just adjusting to what I see. Coming down onto like the hourly time frames. We got a couple things going on, so we're starting to create like a channel. But these are one of those things too, like textbook. So whenever you have so much like down move and then you make like a channel upwards, this is like kind of confirmations for if we start to see a break out of this channel, then we're continue down for the move. So that's like some confirmations for moving downward. But again, that's like more higher time frame. So I just kind of wanted to see what price is doing right now. It does look like it's trying to create some higher opportunities. But if we come up and touch this trend and fail to break, then we'll get probably get some movement downward. We're running out of time for breaks to see they're up or down at this point. And let's see. So if we continue in, so smaller time frames. Oops, I did not want to move that. So one of the things we got, I have a little trend, miniature trend drawn up for where price is right now, um, and we are seeing some upward action here. Um, couple different things I was looking at. Is I was actually waiting for a break on this structure right here on a 15-minute time frame, but um, price actually broke through pre-market, so now most likely we will have like some sort of a retest possibly on this zone because we have a bunch of clear traffic to the left. We're at, I think, around like 200 points. Yeah. Um, so that's kind of what we're looking at right now is just potential for price to continue up. Actually, it looks pretty good. Unless we start to break this right here, then we can get some continuation down to the bottom trend area. But again, price keeps pushing up, so keep having redraw my areas I'm looking to take buys into. But for now, uh, we're just looking for most likely some sort of like rejections within, I want to say, like this area right here, because we've already created a little tiny bit of support on even on a 5 minute. So now price is pushed up more. Uh, so again, we'll probably get something like uh, at least like some rejections around this area here, like yesterday. Kind of what we're looking for is two rejections and a breakout. Um, so yeah, we're just kind of seeing what price will do. I think it would be kind of far for it to fall now. At 200 points. Um, at this point, this is kind of a distance to run. But I'm probably I'm personally just more interested in buys. Already breaking above the zone. Things are looking good for in a buyer's direction for at least for the meantime. We're a lot of clear traffic right now. Just broke above the zone. We just need a retest and um, yeah, that's pretty much it. We even had two bullish 15-minute candles close over. So I would expect nothing less than to continue upwards. So that being said, we'll go ahead and push this up again. I think we could easily get 50 points is like here. That's nothing but just straight clear traffic. Yeah, even on the 1 minute, it's lots of clear traffic. But yeah, and then I wouldn't even want to draw a trend here. There's too many trends for me. But yeah, that's just what we're kind of looking at. Don't want to confuse it too much. Um, we got some possible retests here in this area, um, and then continuation up. So two rejections and then a close. We could possibly get some continuation. Conservative entries would probably be just like above this area. Like if we get a close above. I'm really trying to be careful with buys right now, just because I have not had a single like successful buy this whole month. It's just price has been dumping every time. Every time I think price is gonna break through a level, it just kind of gets smacked out. So we'll see what happens. All right. Anyways, let me pop this over just onto the view. Getting close up here on. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. we're just tapping on this 50 is 50 moving average too on the hourly. So something to uh, be aware of. I'm really trying to build up a buyer story, but like I said, I just want to be careful with myself, just because, like I said, buy's been really hard for me at least this month. Yeah, I think we just gotta be patient and just, you know, wait it out at this point. I don't think there's like any really more analysis to do on this one. I would say it's pretty cut and dry. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really like locked into sells anymore. So, well, maybe not unfortunately, but even if price broke through this area right here, I don't think I'd be looking to take any sells, just because I'm kind of locked into like some rejections right now for taking buying opportunities. Um, Even that would be 70, 80 point range that just got created here. Yeah, about 80 points. So it's possible that we could just, tap on these areas again, which it looks like we are getting some possible possible getting close to doing some rejections now. I still want to see price push down like a bit lower. I don't, if it continued on from here, then I would just be looking for like breaks above the same area that we were looking at, anyways. Uh, but this is good. This is good that price is, creating these higher highs and higher lows. Because normally, like if price would just have shot up to like this point, then we'd be expecting like a big pullback at market open. But this is healthy price movement so far. We're 625 right now. I would still like to see price come back down for a little bit lower still for rejections. Um, but this is decently close enough for the breaks that we're waiting for, anyways. So if price continues up and breaks over, then we could look take some buys, because we had a clear candle break over this. Even on 15 minutes, we broke, and then the next candle on the 5 minute also broke as well, in this area here. So, and then it came back down and to do retest. So I think that is good. That is good. Everything's pointing on me to take some buys, but I have a feeling that today it's going to come down to entry time, and when when you decide to take your entry, and that's kind of how your trade will play out, because you got um, basically, we can move into some buys, but I feel like there's gonna be like some liquidity, mainly. Oh geez, where are we at? crazy. But yeah, I mean, price had already gone up so much since 5:30. Where was 5:30? You know, in the last hour, we've already moved, like 200 points. So um, it's possible that price might act up just slightly. The only thing that's gonna make me the only thing that would make me look into taking sells is if we start to reject this higher area here, and then and we have issues breaking through that, and then we come back down to break through this area here, because then but yeah, we do have clear traffic for about 65 points. We'll see what happens. I think whatever we would. Jeez, I need to get some new headphones. But I think whatever we start to reject first is we'll go the opposite of that direction. Mainly, there's a lot of things that could happen. So, doing a bunch of speculation, but basically, if we get a breaks above this, we'll take some buys. Rejections here with maybe a candle breakout for buys. And if we get some rejections here and then continue to break down, then we have some decent traffic. But I still see like rejections on this area and just buying. So maybe I should look for those opportunities. Just stick with the buys. Price is taking off. But I don't know. I don't even want any part of that. Just entered. Hold on. We entered at 42. And we went 30. Target's 50. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. This is what we do. Yeah, I probably would have been out of this like a little bit sooner if we had tapped on. Damn, we had some like decent drawdown, but I'm glad we held out for that. But I probably would have been out of this sooner. But on my terminal, it actually didn't even show me the that price had smacked the zone. I don't set any. Hold on, real quick. Actually, I don't set any zones for stop loss or fuck. I gave you a thing right now. I don't set any stop loss or take profits. I actually just pull my trades manually. So if on the video, I actually wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to my terminal for my entry zone, but um, normally like I'd look back over and notice the price had already broken through on the zone, but um, now it still came out with profit, so I'm happy about that. Um, uh, check me off, boy. Feels good. Feels good. That was a hard one. That one stressed me out a little bit. Not gonna lie. I will not lie. And we'll see if the price goes to whatever 100 points, because that's normally what we look at to see. But this is good. So the biggest scene is like what I waited for again, because I basically waited for price to push back up again. I mean, I'm sure you guys might have seen like what I did when I looked for the entry, because my biggest theme right now is like, hold on real quick. Jesus, I can't even see. Um, you might have seen like what I was waiting for on the entry, because like basically we have price break above, and then I always want to see what that next candle does, because like especially like right before market open for price to go all like shoot all the way up, um, it just sketches me out, because like my whole thing is like, we got a whole candle just booming up, no wick at the bottom. Like how the hell, that doesn't make any sense. I want to see some price pullback, because price could have came back down, and hold on, let me pull this guy back up again. My handy dandy epic pen. Here it is. Okay. So the thing is, like, we could have had price, pull up, to here, but then, we generate a huge wick that corrects this whole entire move right here. This could have just like wicked back through. I've seen it happen so many times, and then price shoots off. So why the hell would I don't want to enter right here. I don't want to enter on this trade, and I definitely don't want to get impulsive, because if I had entered down here, I don't know what the hell has happened, but it's happened to me before, where it's like, um, if price gets geez, I can't even think right now. But if you enter here, and then all of a sudden, like, it before the candle's even done, it just shoots down. Like, I don't want any part of that. I don't want any part of none of that. So um but yeah. So what we had here, um, it looks like we had a max points of 75 from our entry at 42, um, before price would have got stopped out on this. Um, so whenever I see this type of stuff here, but yeah, we're just keeping track of like what price does from our entries, really, on like an average. I would say each time it surprised me a bit more. Um, I've tried to optimize most of my trades for um, what's the word I'm looking for? 50 points of stop, or I mean, profit, and a little less. This was actually like a decent amount of drawdown, though. I'm shocked. Yeah, that was a decent amount of drawdown compared to like most of my other winning trades. Um, but yeah, every time we get like a little bit different data, but I'm just trying to get like on average on whatever, to see if we can kind of, because what I really want to do, like, we could increase the I could increase the take profits, whatever. I really, really, really want to do is actually decrease my losses. That's what I care about. Because like if I could cut back on, see, and we still got, look, what did we get here? Rejections. I bet price continues up now. Um, but really, um, where was I at? I just lost my train of thought completely. Uh, that's what happens when you get old. Yeah, I just want to cut back my losses. That's what I want. Uh, because I just hate seeing like big losses. It like when ever. And I understand that you got to give yourself room to breathe. Uh, but then at a certain point, it's like when is enough room to breathe? Like, how much do I actually need? Like, I don't need, a whole bunch like that. And even if like today, our max drawdown was about 25 points. Um, so that was unusual. Most of my drawdowns have been like, I think my max before today was like 17 points of drawdown. So today, uh, maybe hopped in a little early, maybe hopped in not early enough. Um, there's so many different ways you can look at it, but overall, we came out with some profits, which I'm thankful for. Um, but yeah, this has been another 24-hour trades. Hopefully, you guys learned something. Hopefully, you guys took profit today. And I will see you guys tomorrow's Friday. It looks like. I think so. Anyway, so yeah, I'll end up, I'll end up, I'll end up seeing all of you guys tomorrow for the next trading session. So have a blessed day. Deuces.